We got a mattress, so we stayed like on the floor with our mattresses. God. Mosquito. Hey! Mosquito. They saw like it was like a feast for mosquito. They enjoyed our fleshes. Period. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sylvia. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate. Okay, so I have not put out a video in like 2 weeks now or so. I'm so sorry. Like, I've been really unstable and I've not been settled. So now I am settled and I'm back to the usual schedule of posting on Thursdays at 5 p.m. So please keep coming back on Thursdays 5 p.m. because from here on I'm going to be posting every week. Okay, so I want to apologize for the background sounds. I know you guys can hear some sounds. It's really annoying, like, you know, there's no light, so the gen is on. Just when I decided to film, they took the lights. Anyways, today's video is about my NYSC experience. So I did my law school experience and that video got like a lot of views, like more than what I'm used to. So I figured my NYSC experience too should be interesting, or rather should be of interest to you guys. By the way, before I start this video, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button down below. It is free. It's a red button. You cannot miss it. Okay, I am at 147 subscribers. The goal now is 150. Like, please share my channel link with your friends, with your family, with your siblings. Share it everywhere. My link is going to be in the description box. Please copy and paste it on your WhatsApp status if you need to. Okay, so let me give you a little background on NYSC in case you're not in Nigeria and watching this. You have to do your NYSC before you can get a good job in Nigeria. Before you can get a job in Nigeria, in like a firm or a company, you have to do your NYSC. So it's kind of like compulsory-ish. I did NYSC in the year 2018 to 2019. I was batch A. I started April 2018 and finished 2019 March. So I'm just going to take you guys through my camp journey. It's going to be mostly about camp, and then like I'm just going to talk a little bit about the year. I was in my house, literally. I think I was in Abuja by then, and you know, my dad called me and he was like, you have to go and register for NYSC. By then I just finished like school. I just finished uni, so I was like, I thought I was still resting. So literally that day I called some of my friends and we went and registered for NYSC. By the time we registered for NYSC, there was no Abuja, there was no Lagos, like there was no Port Harcourt. All the good places were gone basically. So I put like a bunch of random places. And see, in Nigeria, let's be honest, please ignore the horns. In Nigeria, connections is the key. You need connections, okay? If you want to serve in a good place, you might need connection. Like 90% of people that were in Abuja got to Abuja through connections, while the remaining 10% was just God's work and luck. But you need connections. You need someone that is going to be able to help you to get to Abuja or Lagos or Port Harcourt or any of these big cities in quotes. So my friends and I registered and everything, so we're just waiting for the posting. So the posting came out. I got Abuja. So I got Abuja, and now the problem was, okay, now I have to pack very quickly. You need some gears for camp. You need white canvas, you need white shirts, you need a white plain t-shirts. If you know, like, you can't be wearing wigs, braid your hair, you need to be like ready for camp. Like, I had like a week to buy things, pack and move to the camp basically. The camp in Abuja is in Kubwa. Now this is where it gets interesting. We got to camp. In camp, you need to do another registration. So we did another registration. You have to get a platoon number. They'll give you a platoon number. I was in platoon 1. you know, I'm always in like ones. What's going on? I was in platoon 1, and I think my friend Amaka was in like platoon 2 or so. I can't remember. And I was just like, oh, like, why wasn't I given like platoon 2? Like, it's so upsetting. Like, I want to be my friend because I'm not the most social person. I find it very difficult to make friends. So he put me in a place with a bunch of strangers. I was just like, oh, this is going to go so bad. Like, I knew I was not going to enjoy my camp. Camp is like for social people. If you're a social person and you're a really, really friendly person, you will thrive in camp. No cap. So I was in platoon 1 alone. I was not looking forward to platoon stuff, of course. And then we now had to like get beds and everything. Turns out all the hostels were full, so they had to put us in like a staff quarters. I remember the first night we did not have like a bunk. We got a mattress, so we stayed like on the floor with our mattresses. Oh, God. Mosquito. Hey! Mosquito. They saw like it was like a feast for mosquito. They enjoyed our fleshes, period. Like, there was no how. There was no how we were going to survive it without coming up with mosquito bites. Like, for real, that night was war between humans and mosquito. Okay, so the next day now we now had to like get bunks. This was a struggle. I'm not the kind of person to be struggling and fighting for things, or I don't like stress at all. So this camp, this was my first encounter with struggling for things. Like, you know, I got a bunk. This babe was like, one random babe was like, oh, this is her bunk. I'm like, no, this is not your bunk. We quarreled though, because I'm not going to let this bunk go, because I'm not going to sleep on the floor. No. So luckily for me, we settled and then got a bunk, and I had like a bunk mate. I was up, she was down. In this room, we were like over 22 or so, so we're like cramped up, and it was really stuffy all the time. Advantage of being in the staff quarters was whenever the soldiers would go around to like push people out of their rooms, they didn't know that coppers were in the staff quarters, so literally they won't come and push us. Lucky us. So we had like a week. Camp is for 3 weeks, by the way. I don't think I mentioned this. It's for 3 weeks, and we had like a whole week. We had a whole week of not going for anything or not doing anything. We were moving at our own pace. Like, I would come out of my room and people will see me and be like,
I've not seen this face before.
And I'm like, that's because I'm not coming out for activities for a whole week. The day they caught us was hilarious. They made us frog jump from our rooms to some other place, and they punished us, whatever. So from there, they took note of that particular area that there are coppers there. And like, that was like the second week, and by then it was remaining just one more week. But either ways, those 2 weeks of them noticing us were the worst. The alarm or the siren goes off by 4 or 5. I can't remember. People will be up by 3. Girls will be up by 3 wearing makeup. I'm serious. Like, you would see people with their torchlights, with their lamps, like putting on, like doing their eyebrows. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? It was serious. So I don't know how they did it, because in camp, because of the sun, I kept getting darker and I was not even feeling like myself. And to be honest, I didn't take pictures at all in camp. I ran away from pictures. I was like, I don't want to remember this. So if I see someone with their phone like this, I'll be like behind. I'll be hiding, because I don't want to see pictures of myself. I don't want it. That's just my experience. So in camp, you have to like join some sort of club. So there was the, I think, dancing, drama, kitchen duty, volleyball, basketball, I think, and some other things. So I first of all joined kitchen, because I'm like, I can't act, I can't dance, so I'm just going to go to the kitchen. I went to the kitchen, and like the firewood sent me backwards. I was like, I can't do this. I chose another club. I went for volleyball. I did not know how to play volleyball, but they were teaching people. I'm like, I'm going to learn. If not anything, I will learn. So that's how I learned, and I became like one of the best. As in, I'm just going to brag here. I became one of the best, literally. Like, I love sports. I'm a sporty babe, so it was a no-brainer so it was really good for me. They do these inter-platoon things and inter-platoon competitions, and I think it was left with platoon 1 and platoon 3 at some point. We had like a showdown or something like that with platoon 3. We came second, and I have a medal to show. I don't know if you guys saw that. So let me wear my medal. This is the one thing that I can show that I went to NYSC camp. I went and got a medal. So basically, yeah, that was the highlight of my camp experience. For friends, because I'm not really a social person, I made like 2 friends or so. Camp is a very weird place. A day feels like 3 days. I remember there was this guy I met in camp, and literally the next day he was telling me that he was in love with me. I'm like, really? Are you really in love? Because I don't really know you, but stuff like that happens in camp. You see people in camp being in relationships, like deep relationships, under 1 week. That's how camp will make you go crazy. And don't even get me started on the bathroom situation. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. So, and then the sun. Carry sunscreen if you're going to camp. That's all I have to say. I feel like this video, I have been all over the place. I hope you guys get the major information. Like, for those that have not gone to camp, this is my experience. If you're not a social person, you probably feel sad at some points because you won't have friends, you don't know how to make friends. I cried a bunch of times. After camp was now like the whole service year, so you get posted to an office or something. I was working at a law firm. We have to do CDS every week. Personally, I used to go for CDS every week. If you know your CDS president and the vice president, you don't have to go for CDS every week. But I was not in any law CDS. I was in EPS. Thank God. I heard that the law CDS, they were being too serious and dramatic. But my CDS was chill, very chill. We just come and sweep. It was at Art and Culture, Gariki, Area 10. So we just come and sweep and mop, and that's it. And then we have to do biometric once a month. And biometric is basically you just go and thumbprint just to show that you have been serving every month so that they could pay you your salary, or as we call it, alawi. At my time it was 19,800, but now I've heard that they've increased it. Whatever. I'm glad I'm done. I always had issues with my biometrics for some reason. My thumbprint never registered. It never shows. Every single time. I was just like, why can't it be easy for me like it is for other people? Why can't I just come, do this thing, and be going to my house? But for some reason, mine always had an issue. I always had a problem, so I had to pay it. I feel in every situation, low-key, give thanks to God and be always grateful. If I did not wait, I wouldn't have met some people that I know now. I wouldn't have met some friends. We went through the same thing. Biometrics really opened me up. I was not the kind of person to enter into a group of people and ask questions immediately. But because of NYSC, because of biometrics, I would literally come up and be like, hi, excuse me, or good morning, depending on the person, because Nigeria, greetings. You be like, good morning, you ask the questions you want to ask. I don't care, I'll walk up to you and ask you any question that I want to ask, because it's for my own benefit, so why not? Before, I wasn't like that, but because of biometrics and because of all the things I had gone through during the biometrics, I had to start asking questions. I had to move when people were moving. NYSC opened my eyes. It exposed me in a weird way, made me more outspoken. It's strange, but NYSC did that for me. So if I'm not going for NYSC, I wish you good luck. There's no need waiting. Do it now. It's going to be fun. I keep saying this, if you're social, okay, this is going to be the best time of your life. You'll be chilling, friends everywhere. You're getting paid in your office, you're getting paid your allowance, which has increased now. So you're balling, enjoy yourself. And if you've already done NYSC, I'd like to know what your experience was like, because mine was crap. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you learned a thing or two from my NYSC experience. And if you have gone for NYSC, I hope you can watch this video and reminisce with me. So Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end if you did, and God bless you, and I love you. I'm rambling a lot. I'm going to cut all this part out because so much noise. I just got dressed for noise. I keep getting distracted by every other thing around.